Welcome everyone to our weekly midweek analysis this evening. I hope you all had a great trading week thus far. So, as usual, we go through our pairs of the week and what actually panned out for the week as we did our analysis on Sunday. Let's see where everything turned out to be. So let's start first with the dollar index. So with the dollar index, I believe we talked about dollar index coming up here for the week, but it immediately reversed, gapped all the way down, and we are literally now at this level of support. So we're literally hoping that probably today or tomorrow we might bounce from off this area and then maybe continue all the way up, then probably come all the way up here. But it could possibly be unlikely that we could come all the way up here before Friday. So my best bet is we might bounce from here, then maybe come to the 98 area where we could probably end the week at. We could probably be ending it around the 98 area over here. So we're waiting for a bounce of this level at the current moment. So let's now move over to dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican, the run up did not quite get through as we anticipated, but rather it continued its all the way descent to the downside, and we kind of made now a new low. So what does this mean? Well, if we look back into time, we see that we're already at a level of support. So the next support level we could be coming down to is probably around the 17 area. So that is where we could be aiming to come to for these coming weeks. So let's keep an eye watch on that, as this could be the next support area we would be aiming for, around 17. Right. And now let's move over to dollar yen. So dollar yen, sorry about that. So dollar yen, we pushed all the way down here. We pushed right through the support area, and when we put back into it, and then we pushed down even furthermore. So we might actually be seeing ourselves even reaching around here, this area around 145, 600. So that is the area I'm anticipating ourselves coming down to. So let's keep an eye on that. From there, we could possibly be bouncing from off of here and then probably looking to make new highs. Then let's look at euro dollar. So euro has literally been from this area of support where we said the support area would be reached. We literally bounced off of that, and now we seem to be looking to make a new high, probably even coming all the way to 18.25, or rather 1.1825. So that is an area we could be coming up to. So for the rest of the week, we could be making a new high beyond the beyond the 2nd of July's high. So let's keep an eye watch on that. And maybe we could even be bouncing off this resistance level as we reach there, and then maybe continue our descent down. We're yet to see how the week pans out. Then let's look at CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss, we seem to be now pushing down to the downside. This is one trade that I believe is going in our favor, since we're looking for a further push down. So we could be coming to 57900, but as the week is already coming to an end, we most likely could be coming to this pin bar over here when Trump had that speech. So it could be coming all the way down here instead for Thursday and Friday. Then let's look at pound yen. So pound yen, it seems like we're in a consolidation at this current moment in time. Around here. So we seem to be bouncing off these areas. So the next level could be this top over here. Then we could be bouncing from the top around 200 area and then coming all the way down. That is my anticipation on pound yen. Let's look at pound dollar. So pound dollar has been also doing the same thing as euro dollar, but the great part about pound dollar is we reached a level of support that was pretty straightforward and we bounced off of that. And now it seems like this area which we were aiming to come into has already been surpassed. So we could be coming all the way up here around 36200. Then maybe this could be the area we could be reversing from. Then let's finally look at gold. Since we are now done with the currencies, let's look at gold. So gold, we sort of like got close to this previous high over here around the 340, 450 area. So we were shy of a bit of a few dollars from here, and then we pushed all the way down, like literally crashed to the downside here. So it seems we're creating support where resistance was. So this is a region of decision. So it's either we're going to bounce all the way here and go all the way up, or we're going to bounce from here and then continue all the way down, probably into this level of support right here. So that is my anticipation on gold. Then let's look at NAS 100. Then we'll finish up with crypto. So NAS 100, we were looking to make a new high over here. We managed to do that. And now we made a pullback. Now it seems we're looking to make a new high as well for the remainder of the week. So we might actually be right above 300 for the remainder of the week on NAS 100. Then let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum has been dropping. We went past 3,600. And where do we seem to be right now? Well, there's this resistance level over here, which we seem to either be bouncing off from or just stalling between the two. But either ways, it's still an area. And we look to make a new high, which we managed to do. And then we put all the way back up. We broke our level of structure over here. I would say trend line is broken right now if we draw one. Yeah, so a trend line right now is broken. So as of now, we could be in a bearish trend, probably even coming all the way down to 3,500. So that is an area we could be coming down to for the remainder of the week, around 3,500. And then from there, we'll see how far we can go. Then let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we're still in this consolidation, I would say. So we could be bouncing right now back up to 121, then bouncing from there, then coming all the way down to 16,000. So that is my anticipation currently on Bitcoin. Nothing much, which we can be seeing for the remainder of the week. Just a push probably back up to 121 and then bouncing from 121 back to 116. So that is my anticipation. But if we do break beyond 121, then we could be seeing ourselves making a new high and probably be making 124,000 as our new high for the year on Bitcoin. So that is where our analysis ends. And yes, premium structure forex. Yes, we were looking to short CAD Swiss, and that was the trade of the week. If you saw our shorts, Awami, yes, you may be long on gold, but you also have to be careful. The market does turn around and it turns around quick, so you have to be careful. Make sure you stop sign place and everything like that. So once again, don't forget we have a promo running. We only have about 5 days remaining, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 14, 15, yeah, 5 days remaining. So on Monday at 11:59 p.m., the discount ends. That's the heat wave 35, where you get 5% off or 25K all the way to 300K accounts. So make sure you take advantage of that before the discount ends. Right. So I'll be seeing all of you on Saturday, not Sunday, but rather Saturday. That's when we're going to be having our weekend analysis. Same time, same place, and enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe, be careful of Trump, and make sure you use stop losses as you're trading. And I will be seeing you all on Saturday. Bye bye.